Hi YouTube. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the recent ads that John McCain, presidential candidate, has put up. The first one that he put up was about Obama and his visit to Europe, in which he neglected to visit some troops in Germany. Now, Obama did visit troops in Iraq and Afghanistan, but when he was in Germany, he neglected to visit some troops who were wounded and at hospital. So basically, the ad said that he couldn't visit because couldn't take cameras there with him. And the second ad that John McCain put up was the Celeb ad. This is very famous. It has Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, and Obama. And basically it poses the question of whether he's fit to lead, because it seems like he's just, a media figure maybe. So, after that, Obama made a slight gaffe. He said that John McCain was attacking him for not looking like the other presidents on the dollar bills. So that basically implies, some form of racism, because all of those presidents were white. Okay, so I have two questions then. So number one is whether the McCain ad was relevant, or whether it's a good ad, basically. Paris Hilton's mom said that it was a waste of money, specifically probably her money, because she donated to the McCain campaign. And others will say that it makes a valid claim, because Obama really is on all the tabloid front pages and everything, but if you really look at it, he's not on those front pages because he's doing crazy wild acts. It's really just because he's the first African American candidate, and that's a big deal. It's people like the extraordinary, and it's extraordinary, but to be comparing him to wild party animals who do like insane things like Paris Hilton and Britney Spears, it's probably at least somewhat inappropriate and brings up the wrong image. Nonetheless, it does seem to be working for the McCain campaign. They've gained some lost ground, pretty much. Apparently, like 9 percentage points in the recent polls. Okay, my question number 2 is whether we're choosing a president for his policies or for his character. After McCain's Celeb ad, which is pretty much a character attack on Obama, Obama pretty much said that he was just being cynical and that they should get to the issues. But at the same time, almost at the same time, he turned back on his word that he would be against offshore drilling. So now apparently he's for offshore drilling as long as it has some other energy requirements that he's interested in. Yeah, so basically he wants to compromise and go with the oil drilling. So is that a flip-flop? Can we say that he doesn't hold his ground and that he just sort of changes opinions? I think at some level we really do have to look at presidents for their character, because what if in the future oil drilling becomes a better idea or becomes more feasible? It would be natural for him to change his position, right? So, the same goes for his 16-month troop withdrawal plan from Iraq. If Iraq does become stable, maybe he could do that, or maybe he does have to flip-flop and keep troops longer if, it's necessary. So I think what's more important than specific plans is, choosing somebody who's responsible, capable, and has the right general ideas moving forward. Because as we all know, things like 9/11 happen, and you're not going to be able to predict them, and sometimes you can't even stop them. So you just have to have the right person on the job at the time, I think. Right, thanks for watching. See you later.